What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. So, I was running the other day in the morning and I came up with a great idea. Actually, before we even get into that, if you have Instagram or if you're interested in getting Instagram, please follow me at TundraDude34. I don't only put up pictures of trucks and vehicle related stuff, I put up pictures like this, which was from this morning's run. Myself as a photographer on the side in my mind. But anyway, there's a lot of time to think when I'm running in the morning, and every single time I'm doing anything but this channel, I'm usually thinking of this channel. So I'll be honest with you, I got a quick story here. I'm, full disclosure of everything. So when Michelle's car was hit, I was really thinking the car would get totaled because it's an older car. So I started to prepare for what was next for her. So I knew she wanted a 4Runner. I also definitely wanted a 4Runner. But car was getting fixed. The car is now fixed. She's back in the Honda. And it's going to be around for a while, I would think. The car is actually a beast. We drove it to and from Florida, yada, yada, yada. It's been around a while. It's going to continue to be around for a while. So I never was able to shake that 4Runner feeling. So I actually came up with an amazing idea. Are you ready? Here we go. The FRS isn't really doing anything for me. And what I mean by that is I love the car, but I bought the car as a second vehicle for the channel. It never took off. No one really cared for it that much. I got a couple videos with around 15,000 views each, and those videos did well, but overall that's a very saturated market when you get into the 8.6 market. I do love the car, like I said, but I want Tundra Dude to go bigger and better places in the future. Obviously, we have, Money Pit Tundra, which is a supercharged Platinum Pro. That thing is awesome, and that is here to stay, like I keep saying to you guys, unless the money offer is right. But as the second vehicle, the other day I put up a video about getting a second Tundra when the next generation Tundra comes out in 2020 or 2021, whatever it is. And we got a lot of positive reviews saying how great of an idea that would be, and I do think that would be a great idea. But what if we could do something sooner and a little different? My question is, what would you guys think of a Toyota Tundra, a Toyota 4Runner as the second vehicle on the channel? So I'm expecting you guys to comment below and let me know, but let me give you a little bit of an idea of what I have going on. It's not just a 4Runner for the channel. This is where the idea came from. I was talking to Frank when I first started playing with this idea a little bit. How hard would it be to get me a TRD Pro 4Runner? And they're very hard to get. They're the hardest TRD Pro to get in all of them. You could get the Tundras. They're hard. All of them are hard to get. But you can get the Tundras. You can get the Tacomas. But it is really, really, really difficult to get a 4Runner. If they're coming into the dealership, by the time they touch the ground at the dealership, they're already sold. You can have one built, but you can't get any deals on it, yada, yada, yada. And I know there are a lot of frustrated people out there that want one. So guess what? This idea popped into my head. Why don't we build a TRD Pro 4Runner with a different trim 4Runner? Kind of like what we did with the Platinum. The whole goal of the Platinum Pro project was, what if the TRD Pro Tundra had more features on the inside? Let's build one. Well, this could be, I can't get a TRD Pro 4Runner, so let me buy an off-road trim, TRD off-road or something, 4Runner, and build it up to be a TRD Pro. Thoughts? Let me know. There's also another idea. Like, this is very, very new, so there's a lot of ideas with it, but the other idea is to build it into kind of like an overland 4Runner. And, I don't know a ton about 4Runners. I know enough about them. I've always wanted one. So this would be super, super cool. And the best part of it is the FRS is sitting out there not helping the channel as far as, income with money, but the 4Runner most likely would. And it would be a great, different side of things. I could definitely get on some trails with it around here because some of the trails around here are really skinny, but the 4Runner would definitely fit down the Tundra. That's scary to even try. But you know, it's New Jersey. I don't live anywhere where there's a lot of good trails. But what there is, the 4Runner can fit. So there's a lot of options we have here. My mind is racing a mile a minute, but I wanted to put it out to you nice and early. So this would probably be a 2018 build. And I'm going to get the 4Runner completely as they sell it. I'm not going to do anything up front. With the Platinum Pro, I had Frank and Adam install a bunch of stuff up front, and then we added to it very quickly. With the 4Runner, I want the truck as is, and we will slowly add. I don't want to do what I did with this truck and what I did with the TRD Pro, where I started to just put parts on it every week, and then it was like, well, what do I do next? So I'm really excited about this idea. I hope you guys are too. I'm expecting a couple comments that will say, it's a Tundra channel, man, so Tundras only. No, that's not the case. That's what we have the Platinum Pro for. That's why I've had 5 Tundras. So the knowledge is there for me with that. You know, I could always borrow a Tundra from Liberty Toyota and do a test on that in the current model years. But to own a 4Runner would be cool, and to show you that I do have a little bit of adult left in my mind. What would happen is we'd get the 4Runner, I would do this build on it slowly, and then when Michelle is done with the Honda, that can be sold, and then she will take over the 4Runner. So at the end of the day, everybody's happy and everybody wins. I hope you can see the excitement in my face. I feel like this is a great idea, and once you guys tell me that it is a great idea, I will start digging into it a little more. This isn't something that's going to happen tomorrow, next week, or next month. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do this right. I'm going to find the good deal with Frank. This is going to be something that's going to be really cool, really different. I'm excited because of how different it's going to be than what I've done. I feel like I know Tundras pretty well. You know, I've had a bunch of them. You know, I'm always learning, but I feel like there's only so much you could do as far as, you know, what we have put into the Platinum Pro. There's still things we could do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a list of videos a mile long, but to have a secondary vehicle that could be there and do all these other things with that too, I'm thrilled by that. Like I said, the FRS never panned out to be what I thought it would be in many different levels. It is a fun little car, but I do want to do Tundra Dude 34 for a living at some point, so to have a second vehicle that could help pay for all this stuff would be fantastic. I also want new camera equipment too. I want to grab another GoPro or two so that second vehicle can help with more of the technical side of the channel. I also want Michelle to not have to work anymore because I want her to be my camera and editing person, because I like to be on camera, but doing all the stuff behind the scenes, meh. But anyway, there you have it. That's my idea. 4Runner as the second vehicle for the Tundra Dude 34 channel. And we're going to do a TRD Pro build on it or an Overland build on it. Or, if you have an even better idea, let me know. Most likely, I will tell you right now, I know this will pop up in comments here and there, I'm not going to supercharge the 4Runner, so we're going to keep it as is. Unless Magnuson calls me up and says, I like your 4Runner idea, can we supercharge it? Then yes, Magnuson, we can. We could have 2 supercharged vehicles at the house. Absolutely. In that case, we will talk. As far as tire brand and all that, I can't wait for this. This is going to be great. I have a feeling a lot of you are going to say yes to this. That's why I'm kind of jumping the gun here, because in talking with you over time, everybody's talking 4Runner. They want me to have a 4Runner as a second vehicle. It's just going to be crazy, and I love the fact that I don't know a ton about them. Like, I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to be surprised. I'm ready to give you guys true impressions like I do. You know, it's kind of my thing. But yeah, I guess that's all I have to say right now. But once again, if you have Instagram or Twitter, please follow Tundra Dude 34. Like I said, it's not all just car and truck stuff. We do the beautiful sunrise pictures in the morning on my run. I'm a big sight guy, so even sunsets we do sometimes. It's just a different kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. But also on there, I give announcements that don't make it to YouTube right away. So you could be ahead of the game. If you do follow me from this video, make sure when you follow me on Instagram, you private message me to let me know that you followed me from this video. That way I can follow you back, because so many people are following me, you know, I don't know who's who. But like I said, let me know what you think. Comment below. Now's the time. I want to hear everybody's opinion. Say whatever you got to say. I'm looking forward to reading. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. This could be Tundra Dude 34 / 4Runner. Dude, I don't know. Have a good one.